your face.
It's like I said. Like I said. It's like I said. Do you like my tail?
Like I said.
Welcome back to another episode of Iron Rage. Sorry we missed last week, but it was my fault. I'll take responsibility for that. But Lee was kind of in transit, so just couldn't make it happen. Lee, how are you feeling from your trip back to the great country of Australia?
Oh, good. But I could have spent longer there because, you know, a week's not long enough to catch up with everyone. Then when you're there, everyone wants to see you, so you're trying to fit it all in, but you just run out of time. And it's almost like you have to come home for a holiday because over there you're just going and going and going.
Yeah,
so
I was going to say, you were everywhere. Every day you were someplace else. You were in Universal, you were in wax museums, you were almost driving to Flex Lewis, but you turned around and went the other way. You were with Jimmy. You guys were having like a love affair and going out to romantic dinners together. And, you know, it's like nonstop action. You got inducted into the Hall of Fame. You're the last person ever to be inducted into that Muscle Beach Hall of Fame. A lot of stuff happened last week for you.
I know. And do you think Sean Ray's ever going to get over that?
You know, I didn't know that until you told me that. And for people who didn't hear what Lee said last week on one of our shows he tuned into, Lee was the last inductee, and it was between him and Sean Ray as to who they were going to put on that last plaque on Muscle Beach. And Lee obviously was voted more popular than Sean and more worthy. And so you won the event. And I hear that Sean was upset about this, according to what you told me.
He called up Joe Wheatley, who runs the event, and pretty much tore strips of him. And how could he get it and this and that? And then I saw the show where you didn't know about it, and you said to Sean, was he coming out there? And he texts you back some smart ass reply.
He was. I didn't know why he was that upset, but now I know because he was snubbed his plaque on Muscle Beach. He probably was the first person to foo-foo Joe Wheatley back in the day when people didn't like the fact that Joe was holding that show, right? Because it wasn't sanctioned. He probably would boycott that. And now all of a sudden he wants a plaque on the beach, you know.
Well, tell him we'll start a new walk of fame, like in the alleyway behind where the homeless are.
Where people take a leak on the sidewalk over there, right?
Yeah, this is the Hall of Fame awards here, like the Hall of Fame of Venice Beach. In the back alleyway, we'll put the cunt awards, and he'll be number one.
You know,
no one's going to.
No. What they should do is that they should maybe take part of the boardwalk right there, which is all wood, of course, and maybe make it like some kind of like a I don't know, marble or something like that, and then they could put some more plaques on there because that is a very nostalgic place. You know, as far as for the history of you know the fitness industry, from guys like Jack LaLanne and Arnold and all the people that kind of led to that whole scene there. I mean, that scene is really where Muscle Beach started. I mean, so you would think the city would want to preserve that in some capacity.
Well, I think they're going to try, but at the moment, because there's no room left down there, they'd have to start somewhere new. And I don't think it just comes down to the funding and that. Yeah. But you know, I think having, like I said, even in the ground, like up at Hollywood where they have the stars in the concrete, they could start putting... Yeah,
that would be great.
Like on the boardwalk, even just like some sort of dumbbell with the name in a dumbbell along the boardwalk itself.
Right.
If Sean gets one there, I'll be the first person down there to walk all over it.
you know, and this is not his burden, of course, but you know, Arnold has a lot of money. You would think Arnold would donate some cash or something like that, or even maybe like Joe Weider's family. I mean, you know, Ben Weider and Joe died with a ridiculous amount of money. I mean, you can't take it with you. I mean, you would think that his family would say, you know what, we're going to donate, you know, $10 million or $5 million. We would love to have some kind of a monument. And you know what? Joe would love to have that statue of himself like this up there, you know, at Muscle Beach. I'm sure if Betty Weider said, look, I'm going to give you guys $5 million to put a walk of fame here, but I want Joe's, you know, statue up there or something for a tribute to Joe Weider, they would do it in 2 seconds probably.
Then Robbie Robinson will get mad saying, that's my body and Joe Weider's head down at the beach.
That's right. I mean, that, you know, that statue of Arnold that they have in Columbus, Ohio, that Bob Goldman commissioned. They should do one of that, like down there by the beach. You know how many tourists would take pictures by something like that? It would be
look
like
at the Hollywood Walk.
It would be great.
When we're at the Hollywood Walk of Fame, look how far those stars go. It's like they started that and they probably thought, oh shit, wish we never started this.
Yeah.
But now it just keeps going and going. And
Yeah.
it goes for blocks. And I always wonder too, it's like, you know, up around the main Chinese theatre where the main tourists are, but then they keep going further. Is it like, if you're a shittier actor, do you get put like right down blocks away from the main centre?
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. The crappier you are, the further down the street you are. But it doesn't matter if you.
But it was a great trip though. Jimmy, as he mentioned quickly on the other show, he never done so much walking. But I was hoping he would come on to tell you the movie theatre story, because we've been walking for days now, and we get up to Hollywood and we're walking for days now. And I said, well, let's go see Top Gun, because they all want to see it. I've seen it. I said, I can see it again. It would be great.
Yeah.
So I go buy the tickets, but little did they know, I brought them tickets in like the 4D.
What's 4D? Like the front row?
Oh, no, it's like the seats, like the seats like fucking go back, they go forward, they go sideways, they go like this. This is the funniest thing. Jimmy's like, I have a large popcorn, and on the seat they got little buttons where you can turn it right up, and Jimmy doesn't know this. So Jimmy sits down with his drink and shit. I lean over, I push the button to high as it goes. and as soon as the movie starts and the jets fire up, Jimmy's like, what the fuck?
I didn't even know they had seats like that.
Yeah, I mean, these are like, I expected, when I knew what it was, because I asked the guy, I expected maybe a little rumbling and feel it, but it's like you're on a fucking roller coaster. These things go right back, and when the plane takes off, they go, then they twist to the side.
Oh, really? They move. I didn't know that. Oh, wow, that's cool.
So Jimmy thinking, this is great, Lee, thanks for this. I needed to sit down and have a relaxing. So it starts vibrating. He's like this. He's got his popcorn. And as the plane takes off, the aircraft carrier fucking popcorn goes. Jimmy's like, what the fuck? I thought I was going to sit down and have a relaxing fucking movie, and he's sitting there for the whole fucking thing.
And of course, Lee could have just shut Jimmy's seat off, but he didn't. He let Jimmy torture himself.
No, I did look over it halfway through the movie, and I saw that he saw the button and he put it back on low. Yeah. So I put my hand down and went back to high again. He comes out there, he goes, fuck, he goes, here I was thinking I was going to have this relaxing fucking time, get off my feet and sit down for a minute. 2 hours of fucking...
Did Jimmy like the movie, though?
Yes, he did. He loved it. But, yeah, I did. Hey, there's Jimmy. Jimmy, you just come in time. Tell him, you explain the relaxing movie I took you to, please.
Lee said that you were a little shell-shocked after the movie.
So first of all, I got to apologize, Dave. I never made it on the show yesterday. No. I was jammed up at work. My boss has been killing me ever since I got back from California. I've been working my fucking ass off.
Of course.
Matter of fact, I got back Wednesday night. I got back at 10, and I had to get up at 2 to go get the fucking trailer.
Oh, boy.
And of course, I pick up a trailer. They want me to come out here on the fall, pick up the trailer. They says, go get the trailer. It's all full of shit. Look, I gotta sweep it off. I gotta put the fucking. I gotta get the top and strap the fucking top on me. And these cocksuckers can't do nothing. I gotta do everything with these fucking pricks.
Okay, Jimmy.
I'm ready to go back to California and get the fuck out of here. That's what I want to do.
You know what, Jimmy? John Romano predicted exactly what you were gonna say. Almost to the. He should have scripted it out. It's almost so accurate.
Jimmy, tell him about your time. Tell him about your time in California in the movie.
So, Dave, you never would have made it, bro.
No?
With all due respect, man, you never would have made it. Fucking Lee, he don't stop. He don't. After the second day I was walking, they would call me Grandpa. His friend Matthew was calling me Frankenstein because I'm walking like that. I'm fucking walking for fucking I don't know how many hours.
Jimmy, the difference is I'm chasing my kids all the time. I could make it. You sit in the truck all day long. You're the one who can't make it.
Yeah, but I got a bad back too. You know that. So
you got a bad back from sitting in the truck all day.
And then Lee don't eat all fucking day. So try doing.
Oh, he doesn't?
All right. No. So we get up 5 in the morning, whatever, we have breakfast. And then, I go back to my room, I shit, get ready to go, I got to shit because, so my hemorrhoid's been acting up now. Thank God I'm back on fiber lines because I had a shit.
You never travel without Fiberlize. You got to bring it with you.
I know I didn't have no idea when I go out with Lee. That's it. You're not eating. You're not shitting. You're not fucking sleeping. You're not doing that. Right?
Lee had his Fiberlize with him. You should have borrowed some.
I didn't realize it. So I'm forcing every one of them, forcing the shit out. I said, I got to get this shit out.
Why did you borrow Lee? Lee had Fiberlize with him. He brought it.
I didn't know he had it. So I'm walking, no food all fucking day.
Hold on. Let me stop you. Lee, how come you don't eat all day?
Once I get in the groove and start doing stuff, I just don't want to stop and eat. There's things to do, Dave. I haven't got time to eat.
I figured you'd be stopping at every little food stand over there and eating. You know, there's so much good stuff.
Yeah, if you want to wait a fucking hour and a half for a fucking Coke. You know what I'm saying?
Jimmy realized now why I eat fast really quick. Jimmy can tell you how fast I eat too. That's why I eat fast.
So let me finish. So anyway, I'm walking, no food. I felt like I was in the desert. I was fucking hot. I'm walking for hours. Probably after like a half a day, 3/4 of a day. Lee's all the way up the sidewalk, and I'm walking. I see Lee keeps turning around, going, "Come on, Grandpa." And I'm like, yeah, I'm coming. My back, my feet, I'm starving. You know, 2-3 days, I don't even know. I stayed an extra day. Forget about it. So anyway, nothing to eat. Finally, we go to this movie theater. Lee goes, come on, we're going to see Top Gun. This is like after 3 days, Lee, or something. I don't know what it was, right? So I'm like, holy shit, he wants to see a movie. Thank God. Thank God. I said I could finally sit down for maybe 2 hours just fucking get my breath. You know what I mean? I said I was dying for the popcorn. I got the popcorn. My hands were shaking like this. I couldn't eat the popcorn fast enough because this fucking Lee's starving us. All right, so I'm fucking down in the I left the trail from the fucking counter all the way to the seat. And I was eating the popcorn like this. I was so fucking hungry. Right? Finally, we all sit down. It's kind of dark in there. We sit down. I'm eating my popcorn. I'm like, thank God, the movie's starting, right? All of a sudden, the fucking movie starts. And he starts his motorcycle, whatever the fuck he did, and the seat starts rumbling, right? I'm like, what the fuck? Right? And then they show the jet, and the jet's going, and the seat's going like this, and back, and forward, and my popcorn was coming out of the bag. I'm like, what the fuck? I can't even relax for 2 fucking hours over here. Fucking Lee takes me to a theater with his seats coming out of the mountains. Oh, it's fucking horrible. Horrible. And I was fucking last night we were there. I said, Lee, I'll meet you downstairs for dinner. All right. I go downstairs. There he is, standing there with his burger in a bag. I go, what are you doing? He goes, I had to get a burger. It's in the bag. I go, well, I told you we're going to have dinner. What the fuck you get a burger in the bag for? He goes, I got to eat. He was sweating like a pig. Right? I'm going, I said, look at you. I said, what the fuck is wrong with you? He goes, I was losing my eyesight in the room. I said, Lee, that's because you don't fucking eat. That's why. I said, put that fucking hamburger down. We're gonna have a steak right now. Sit on this fucking chair. We're gonna have a goddamn steak. So he sits down. He's sweating like a fucking because he's getting hypoglycemia, right? I sit down. The guy comes over. I said, 2 ribeyes right away. Mashed potatoes, whatever you got. Hurry up. No problem. Comes over 20 minutes later. Puts the fucking thing down. It's got sauce all over it. Great. I said, I don't want no goddamn gravy on my fucking meat. So Lee's like, just take a napkin. I said, I ain't taking no goddamn napkin. I want my fucking steak. I don't want a fucking So I get up for 1 minute. I said, excuse me, sir. Can I get a steak over here without the goddamn gravy on it? Oh, I'm so sorry. Yeah, thank you. I turn around. Fucking Lee, where's your steak? He was fucking, the dish was clean. And he like, by the time I stood up and told the guy, give me another steak, I turn around. He was wiping his mouth with the napkin. I go, where the fuck is the meal? He goes, I ate it. I said, Jesus Christ, man. Holy shit. The guy's, he's an animal.
Was Jimmy drinking at dinner, Lee?
Yeah, had a couple of beers in it.
I had nightmares, all right? The other night I was sweating. I came to California. I was in my bed sweating. All I saw was Lee's calves in front of me. It was like I was a nightmare. I'm walking behind him. All I see is his calves and his shorts. I'm like, oh, my God.
He looked like Popeye walking through that park. All right. Everyone said he looked like Popeye.
Let me tell you something, man. my calves, I don't have any calves, but them motherfuckers were hurting me for fucking 3 days when I couldn't even walk, Dave, all right?
You got to remember, Lee goes walking every single day, Jimmy. He's in shape, and he's been doing cardio, you know, from his...
Should have seen Jimmy's face on the day of the awards. Right? We go, what about this, Jimmy? What about Jimmy when we went to the old Marina Pacific for breakfast and that? When it was over, I said, okay, let's go down to the Muscle Beach. And for some reason, when I lived there, I always went out the hotel and turned right, going to Gold's Gym.
Right.
So we go out.
Oh, my God.
What happened?
Well, let me tell you, Lee. So, hey, Herb,
Jimmy,
tell
it.
I'm on the phone, my friends. Give me 1 minute. I need a broom. I got to sweep this shit off. So, anyway, yeah, so we come out of the hotel. I'm beat the fuck up. We were just coming out of the Irwin, right? The Irwin Hotel?
Yeah.
That's the old Marina Pacific, yeah.
I was starving over there, too. They had donuts and a fucking olive with a glass of water. I'm like, Jesus Christ, nobody eats around this fucking place. So I'm coming out of the hotel. Lee goes, come on. So one of the fans were there. And he looks at me, and he goes, hey, Jimmy, how you doing? I said, what's up, brother? He goes, I love you on the other. I said, yeah, thank you. He goes, I'll see you over there. He points that way. I go, yeah, I'll see you over there. Lee goes that way, right? I'm saying to myself, wait a minute. The guy just said, I'll see you over there. I said, where the fuck's Lee going? I said, maybe he wants to go to another shop for fucking 3 hours and go shop. I said, all right, let me go with him. We're walking. 40 fucking minutes walking, right? I'm like, all of a sudden he stopped. It looked like the Forrest Gump movie when Tom Hanks, after he ran for 3 years, and he just stops, and he turns around, and he goes, I think I'm going to go home, right? And everybody,
you went the wrong direction.
He stops and turns around with that dead face on. I go, what? He goes, we're going the wrong way. I said, Jesus, 40 fucking minutes, Lee! 40 fucking minutes, are you kidding me?
Lee, hold on. Lee, didn't you realize you went the wrong way when you saw the old Gold's Gyms, you know? The original Gold's Gyms? You probably passed that.
Santa Monica.
We're on the boardwalk. We're on the boardwalk.
What?
We're on the boardwalk.
Oh, you walked the boardwalk. Oh, okay. Oh, my God.
I don't remember it being this far because I'd always walk out there and turn right to go to Gold. So then when we finally get back,
40 fucking minutes, Lee.
we finally get back to the hotel, and when we turn left, the gym's just like 2 minutes. Like, what the?
Fucking, we got all the way back here. Irwin Hotel's there. The Beach Muscle Beach is right here. 40.
Yeah, it's right outside the hotel. Wow, Lee, you've been gone way too long, huh?
I just thought Jimmy needed some exercise.
I think Lee wanted to get a little walkie, so he pretended that he was going the right direction.
Holy shit! Yeah. When he turned around, Dave, you gotta say something. You gotta look at it from my point of view. My back was shot.
Yeah.
My feet were killing me. I was fucking starving beyond imagination, right? Starving. All of a sudden, at the 40 fucking minutes, me and Matthew and Don are following, and he stops. And he turns around like this. I said, Lee, what's the matter, Lee? I said, wait. He goes, we're going the wrong way. I go, Jesus Christ, Lee! 40 fucking minutes, Lee, over here! Oh, my God.
That's fun. But Jimmy had a great time at Universal. Going on the rides.
Yeah, no, we did actually, yeah. Except for that fucking that gladiator ride with the fucking robots there. Holy shit! I didn't think I was gonna make that one. I had my eyes closed, during that.
The Transformers ride inside the thing.
The Transformers.
What was that ride?
I had my.
You go inside, you sit in the thing, and it moves violently, but it's got the big screens, and you got 3D glasses on, and things are coming at you, and Jimmy's there.
Wait a minute, Lee. Hold on, Lee. First, you go into the building because you got to go online to get to the fucking ride.
How long was the line?
And fucking 2 hours.
What? You waited 2 hours?
He was fucking like 2 hours. You kidding me? So don't listen to Lee, man. He tries to sugarcoat.
It felt like an hour because I was in good company, so it felt like an hour. Dave. Time just flew by.
You waited 2 hours on a line?
Listen,
bonded.
Let me finish. It wasn't just an hour and a half, 2 hours online. We were in some kind of a cement tunnel.
Yeah.
Okay. The whole entire time, just cement. Looked like something out of the Nazi war. Just cement tunnel. We go to the fucking gas chamber, right? and we're walking, and they got the red lights going. You know, a fucking hour and a half. I kept saying, Lee, I can't take this much more. When the fuck is this shit gonna be over? Where's the ride, Lee? He goes, that's not too much farther. Holy shit! A torture to fucking get to that ride, bro.
Was it hot? Was it hot in there?
No.
Yeah, not in the building, but outside it got warm. You know, but
and then he got on the ride and got tossed around. The Transformers were coming.
Oh my God, tossed around.
You know, let me ask you a question. If all these rides have these huge long lines, you know, people go to the park for the whole day. What do they ride? 3 rides the whole day?
Probably some of them, yeah.
Well, we wanted to go on a Harry Potter. I was dying to go on a Harry Potter thing. That giant castle, Lee. Remember?
Oh, yeah.
Do you think that it was that busy because it was Memorial Day weekend? Is that maybe that's why it was so busy?
Yeah, definitely. It's definitely, man. Yeah, definitely. Yeah. I mean, it was insane.
Probably all the kids were home. Yeah, school or something.
So then we go up to this game, right? I don't know. Lee was infatuated. You know, Lee, I love you. You know that. So we go up to this game where you throw the little tennis balls at these little hairy troll motherfuckers and you hit them, they tip over, right? So he's standing there, right? He walks up to the game. I figured, all right, he wants to take a look. He's standing there. 20 minutes. We're all standing there. Wait. And his wife said, he's infatuated with this fucking game. I said, excuse me, son, how much are the balls? $20, 6 balls. $20? $20 for 6 balls. I said, Lee, I'm buying a fucking stuffed dummy, man. Let's get the fuck out of here. Fuck these balls. I'm buying a fucking
$20. Holy shit.
Yeah, it was like $18, $20, right? Lee for 6 fucking balls.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
They got what a scam they got going there at that park.
And we're watching this girl. We're watching this girl play, and she's calling me Popeye. But then her boyfriend goes, "That's Lee Priest. You don't know who that is."
That's funny. Now,
how about that big dude that came up to us, Lee? We were in that shop. That guy was like, I forget his name. He's a nice guy, super nice guy.
Yeah, looked a bit like Paul Dillett. Yeah.
He did look like Paul Dillon. He did, yeah. He was a monster, you know. So he went over to you. I didn't even know. I was sitting down. I finally found a fucking chair. They got no chairs in this fucking place. They don't want nobody sitting down. I must be getting old, man. So I was looking around, bitching about a bench. I said, I just want one fucking bench. I saw a little like an opening, like a concrete wall. Yeah. I sat on it with the Don was shot too. So all of a sudden, the guy comes over. Give me the ball, and I look up. He's like 7 feet. I go, holy shit, how you doing, bro? You want to take pictures and shit? It was cool though. It was a lot of fun. Yeah,
from the moment I picked Jimmy up from the airport, it was like we're old friends for 20 years. And the laughter started, and that was it. Dave.
I tell you,
old days.
I never saw Jimmy laugh so much and smile so much. His whole as long as I know him.
I tell you, Dave, I was laughing so fucking hard. Matter of fact, when I went to my room at night, I was in bed like this. My face, and I'm laying in bed. I go, Jimmy, what are you laughing about? I must be reminiscing the day and talking to myself, right? Holy shit. So I got to say, I haven't flown in a long time to California, so I was flipping out on a fucking plane on the second one, right? Yeah. So halfway through the flight, I had to get up because I was starting to lose my shit. They don't serve no fucking food on the plane either. I asked the students come by, I go, man, I got to ask you a question because I got up early, Lee, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
I says, can I get a fucking sandwich, a turkey sandwich or something? She says, turkey sandwich? I said, yeah. I said, no, a ham sandwich. I said, whatever you got. She says, a ham sandwich. She starts looking to laugh at me, right? I go, is there a problem? She says, she pulls out of her apron, little thing of cookies like this. She says, this is what we serve. I said, cookies? I said, that little package of cookies. I said, gotta give me an orange juice. I gotta level off my sugar. She goes, all right, calm down.
Hold on. Wasn't that like a 6-hour flight you took?
No, I had a stopover in Chicago.
Oh, that's why.
And then as soon as you got there, we went straight to CT Fletcher's gym, and then we went to Fleet Week. Look, I'm wearing the Iowa, the USS Iowa
the
shirt.
ship, yeah.
We went on the battleship, and it was laughs on the battleship, and then we had that beautiful. Was it an $18 fucking wrap or something we had?
Oh yeah.
That was your first meal, Jimmy? The $18 wrap?
It was the wrap was sorry, get a call. The wrap was $18. It was a little fucking. I mean, I was delicious because I was so fucking hungry. It could have been dead around on there with tomatoes. I really didn't care. I was just fucking eating that thing. I couldn't even get enough, to tell you the truth. But I kept getting lost on the ship, so I kept hearing Lee in the hallway. Jimmy! It was like echoing. I'm like, I said, where the fuck are you?
Isn't it crazy?
I mean, stop.
Isn't it crazy?
I mean, God forbid you want to stop and read one of the plaques. The guy died here. He fucking his face fell on a steam pipe. Whatever the fucking story was, you know what I mean? Fucking Lee keeps going. I read the story. I turn around. I go, where the fuck is everybody?
Yeah, Jimmy. Lee's like a little kid. He's not interested in all the historical aspects. He just wants to see the whole ship. That's all.
Yeah, he just wanted to see the ship.
That's a big.
I like the,
yeah,
that was huge, man. Yeah, there was dolphins in the water. Remember, they were. What was that? Sea otters. What the fuck was in the water?
Sea lion. And the thing was, though, look, Jimmy flew out to California, looked a certain way. 4 days with me, I had Jimmy almost contest ready. For Jimmy,
man.
My transformation took 10 weeks. Jimmy's transformation took 4 days.
He only eats a hot dog a day anyway, Lee. So, you know.
Let me tell you something.
The difference is that he's sitting in a truck the whole day. He's doing nothing. Now you had him walking. He was doing cardio and shit.
We had a good meal from the food truck. They had this food truck at the hotel, and we had these noodles with chicken and steak, and that was a good meal. I said, eat up, Jimmy. That was pretty good. It might be your only meal for tonight. Then tomorrow morning we're out again.
Did you eat?
He wasn't full of shit. He was serious.
Did you eat on the boardwalk at all? They have great food there.
No, we didn't eat on the boardwalk either.
Oh, that's the best. I love sitting on that boardwalk there and just eating. It's great. They got that.
We went to Dave.
Yeah.
Life is too short. We haven't got time to eat. We're going to keep moving.
Lee, what did you eat at the movie theater?
What's that?
What did you eat at the movie theater, Lee?
I had popcorn and some red vines, and then Jimmy had popcorn and peanut M&Ms, so I had some peanut M&Ms off Jimmy as well. But that was about it at the movie theater.
You're like 13 years old, you two guys, with the
popcorn. When I looked down and saw Jimmy had put his seat on low, I thought that fucker's put his seat on low. So I put my hand down and turned the button back up high. And next thing, fucking Jimmy's off again. His seat's like, I'm
telling you, the fucking
just looks over at me.
The popcorn was coming out of my fucking hand when it first turned on. It scared the shit out of me.
I
had no idea.
Did you see, Lee, the new report? Pull that up, Tyler. Where the people are dropping dead in Australia?
Not way. I haven't seen them.
No. There's a new. I don't know if it's a study. There's an article that came out that people are dying suddenly. Not just athletes, but people who are just exercising, casually. It's called. They're calling it mysterious syndrome.
Healthy young people are dying suddenly, unexpectedly from mysterious syndrome.
Sudden death. Sudden. Oh, all right.
Weird. From mysterious syndrome. Haven't heard of it on the news here.
It's called. Yeah. What is it called, Tyler?
He's probably full of shit. He's making that shit up.
No, it's an article. Someone sent it. Sent it to me and wanted you to comment on it. I thought maybe you know about it.
I haven't even heard about it on the news here. I thought those people were just sunbaking in the park. You mean they're dead? What is sad?
Sudden adult death syndrome. That's what they're dying of. Healthy people under 40 are just dropping.
I'm safe. I'm safe then. I'm over 40.
Yeah.
Probably from the fucking COVID shots.
They're trying to attribute it to the fact that Australia is the most militant about everyone getting booster shots there and vaccinations.
Oh, yeah. They made us all get, I think over 95% of the population's had it. So, well, today I got to go to the gym when I leave here. 9:45, I'm getting the mole cut off my back. I'm going to be like Jimmy. And then 11:45, I'm going to go get a crown. My crown chipped off in my thing. So
the difference between you and Jimmy is Jimmy would have just had him pull the tooth rather than fix the cap. He would have said, pull it, cheaper. Pull the tooth.
Oh, but then it was sad, Dave, when Jimmy had to leave. I think we almost shed a tear when Jimmy had to go. It's like Don't go, Jimmy. Don't go.
Yeah, we hugged like 3 times, right, Lee?
Yeah.
You dropped him at the airport, Lee?
Yeah.
I took an Uber.
Oh.
Did you?
Yeah,
I can't remember. No, it's at the hotel we said goodbye. That's it, yeah.
Oh yeah, you told me to take the shuttle. I took the. What's up, Herb? Herb, you got a shovel in the broom? You do? Yeah, I took an Uber. Nice lady. She took me right to the terminal.
Yeah.
I was gonna take the shuttle. You know, the hotel.
Did you
shuttle.
learn your lesson? Did you bring food with you on the way back?
Actually, I didn't. No, I
Oh,
didn't. Oh no! Wait a minute. No, I did. I had I brought Snickers bars, Kit Kats.
Oh my God!
And
they're like
baby,
they're like little kids, Tyler. They're like little kids. You put a little candy bag together for them for the plane. You know.
That's what we ate. We ate lots of junk food like chocolates and that.
Next time I fly out there, I'm gonna bring bananas and because I bought a carry-on bag, you know. So
why don't you pack a sandwich or two with you so you have something to eat?
Yeah, I didn't realize, Dave. I thought, it's been so long since I flew that far that I thought, last time I was on a plane, they used to come serve. Remember how they come down the aisle with the hot coffee and a girl came by with a fucking cookie. I almost fell off the fucking seat. I couldn't believe it.
The last time he flew was 1987. That's the problem.
Yeah. There was real service on the plane back then, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And bad meals, yeah.
Jimmy had a good time at the wax museum there. He was having fun with all the wax figures.
I saw you fondling a few females in that wax museum.
I actually did grab the ass on them. I think they were autonomously correct. Their asses. I lifted a skirt up on a couple of them just to have a look.
Now, those props you were wearing, did they provide those to you, or did you have to buy those? What I noticed you had a lot of props.
No, they provide them. They're hanging up there and shit. I tried to scare Jimmy, but he realized I couldn't hide my calves. I was in the it one with the yellow raincoat on, hanging with my head like this. I was waiting for Jimmy to come close so I could go, bah! And Jimmy goes, "That's fucking Lee over there."
To be honest with you, I like the Hannibal Lecter one the best. The one you were with Hannibal Lecter, and they were all
with the straight jacket on.
Yes, I like that
one. It actually felt normal to me. It felt quite comfortable.
No, the best one, Lee, is one with the balloons. You went right into mode with that yellow. I don't even know what the fuck that was. So you wore a yellow raincoat with the fucking balloons. I don't know. And you
I saw that one. It looked kind of weird. It was a little weird, bizarre.
Yeah, it was like weird. He put it on the raincoat and he put his head down. He went right into the psycho mode. I'm like, what are you doing? All right, I gotta take a picture. Yeah.
There's Jimmy with Lucille Ball, right?
I was with Angelina Jolie and Lucille Ball.
Hey,
I
Jimmy,
tell you, the one that looked the realest was that guy from American Idol. He looked fucking real as hell, man.
Oh yeah. Did you get the video I sent you? I sent you the video of you and me on the Jimmy Kimmel show. Did you get it?
Oh no, I didn't get it. No.
Well, email it.
There's the movie theater. You got the movie theater seats here. Yeah, there it is. Look at that popcorn Jimmy's got. It's like a freaking supersized one.
Are you kidding me? I was so fucking hungry.
Well, Jimmy and I did this funny thing. I'll have to send it to you, Dave. I'll email it to you.
All right.
We go where we sit down and they ask you these questions, right? But the questions they ask you aren't the questions that Jimmy Kimmel asked you, so it's meant to be funny. I did it first, but then I saw how it was, so I knew what he was going to ask. So Jimmy and I went back in and did it, so it looks like we're being interviewed by Jimmy Kimmel. Right. So we're sitting there just fucking ragging on him, going, "Cocksucker!" So when it comes out, he wants you to say Matt Damon's the worst actor, and he's like, "Who's the worst person or overrated in Hollywood?" I'm like, Jimmy Kimmel. He fucking sucks that libertarian fucking card. And the funny thing was, so we're sitting there and I'm doing this, and he says, "So what are you up to this weekend?" I said, "We're going to be fucking all weekend, getting laid." But where you can watch it on the big screen, these Chinese tourists are standing behind us watching Jimmy and I. Jimmy and I are on there swearing, going, "Sucking cock." And these Chinese tourists are standing behind us looking at it going, "Huh?"
I don't even think they knew what the fuck they were saying. They were just smiling at us. You know what I mean? Like
they could understand this, so. These Japanese tourists are like, "What the fuck have we walked into here?"
All right. Well, I'm glad you
guys. The induction was really cool, Dave.
Yeah.
When Lee got inducted.
I'm glad you filmed it because I got to at least watch it. Yeah, it was very good.
Yeah, they had
Yes.
the Hercules, the military aircraft flew above, above us.
Oh, the
That was cool.
Hercules, really? That big huge
Yeah,
plane
the
Yeah.
Hercules. Yeah, yeah.
still flies? I thought it can't fly that plane.
Now they
Oh,
got
it flew
permission
right- it
from the
flew- it
Pentagon.
Yeah, it flew right above us.
Was
man.
it huge?
Huge?
Yes.
Fucking huge, man. It
Not
was
as big as
unbelievable.
not as big as my guns, but it was okay.
Yeah. Yeah, that was very cool. Very cool.
Uh,
and that
And
guy.
like I said, and I only said the word dickhead once and fuck once because I really had to control myself when I walk out on stage to go, hey, it's nice to see you, or you can't see it. Oh, we can't say that, please. I only said
I
F
tell
and
you,
dickhead.
we were all.
John
all in
Balick
good
almost
moods
shit his
over there.
pants when Lee walked out there and started cursing.
Ah,
Dave.
that was
We were all in good moods like the whole time, laughing, joking.
I saw your face. You were smiling the whole time.
I did.
Yeah,
The only time I saw Jimmy depressed and upset was when he knew he had to leave and go on the plane. He's like, "Oh, fucking going! I got to go back to wherever."
He couldn't
didn't-
wait to get back to his misery. Believe me, he was
But the
rushing.
thing was, though, even though I made Jimmy walk and he was hungry, he didn't complain once because he was having such a good
Right,
time
right,
laughing and that.
right.
He just kept going. So even though he was walking and in pain, he had a laugh about it because it was so much fun.
No, I was. Let me tell you, I was really having a lot of fun, man. And enjoying all the sights. Even Venice, man. Venice is cool. Venice is like it's like people are stuck in the '60s over there. In Venice.
It's great. It's great.
It's got a whole different feel, that place, than anywhere else.
We
I gotta say.
we trained in the hotel gym too. And here's a funny thing: we trained in the hotel gym. They had some good equipment there, but Jimmy thought he was in Gold's gym, and I'm over there doing my thing, nice and quiet. Next thing I hear, I'm like, Jimmy, that's the hotel gym. Jimmy's dropping the ball, and then the TV's on. The TV's on. And they're talking about politics or something. So people on the treadmill, Jimmy's like, look at these fucking cocksuckers on the news. Oh, all fucking full of bullshit. Cocksucker. Let's just say in 5 minutes, Jimmy and I had the gym to ourselves.
You see that guy? That guy on the bicycle, man, he got right the fuck out of there, man.
You scared him. That's why.
Yeah, I was watching the fucking
Jimmy used
news.
to do
I'm
that
like,
all
what
the time back in the old days when he would train. People would leave the gym. They were so scared of him.
They're talking about the war. Jimmy's like, this proper fucking gander. Everyone fucking dies. Look at this person. This person reporting on Memorial Day fucking smiling. What are they fucking smiling for? That
guy on the bike, he was with the guy on the bike with the high blue shorts there. That fucking, he didn't even want to turn around, man. He was so scared. He was looking out the window. And he just kept pedaling and pedaling. Then all of a sudden, they turned around. He was gone. I said, Lee, he's split. He goes, I know. I saw him. He ran out of there.
Jimmy, you still got it. You still got it at 60, whatever years old you are. You got it. You're still scaring people in the gym. That's a good sign. All right,
I was
guys.
doing a little grunt. I was enjoying the fucking gym over there with Lee in there. Matthew, we were all training. I was fucking 5 o'clock in the morning. I haven't trained like that.
Lee likes to get up very early, and get started. Yeah, I know that.
Yeah, I tell you, it felt good, Dave. I got the gym out of the way, then we went to go eat. And then we started our day. It was perfect,
Jimmy had to eat quick. Then he realized why I eat quick now because. Even if Jimmy started half an hour before me, I'd come down and finish the meal.
Lee doesn't want to waste any time.
I noticed one thing when hanging out with Lee. It's got to be like you're in the military. You got to that's the way it is. You got to fucking stay low, fucking march fast, eat your meals quick. Stay low.
Lee has an itinerary, Jimmy. He's got to stick to. You can't wing it with Lee. He knows what he wants to do.
Yeah, there's no doubt about it. Yeah. He should have been called the bull.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
What about when Jimmy, though, when we finally went to the Transformers thing and and that Jimmy does it best when that Transformer looks at me and goes, the genesis of mankind.
Oh, yeah.
I
was doing that in the car, right, Lee?
Yeah. And then when Jimmy, what did he say with you, Jimmy, when you walked up and goes, are you trying to intimidate people?
Yeah. He said, what do we have here? The art of intimidation. He says, the man wears his shirts. His man wears his shirts 10 times too small.
Back in the day, Jimmy would have been like, proof. the transformer thing would have fallen to the floor in pieces.
Oh yeah, I would have charged him like a fucking raging bull, bro.
And then Matthew stands there. He goes, "Get your hands out of your pockets, little man." So when I go up, I'm thinking, oh, he's just going to rag on me. And as soon as I walk up, he goes, "What have we here? The genesis of mankind." He goes, "I will follow you anywhere with those symbols on your skin. You must be someone of importance."
That was cool, man.
Who was in that costume? Paul Dillette?
What's happened?
I said, who was in that costume? Paul Dillette?
No, there's something on stilts. They're on stilts inside.
Yeah.
And then another time we come back, I had the Decepticon hat on, and Optimus Prime is like, "I feel like there's a Decepticon here," and he looks down at me, and Bumblebee walks over and shakes his head, looking at me like, "Oh." He put shit on everyone. But then there was a couple went up there before, and they're taking a photo, and he's standing behind the woman and girl. He goes, "Oh, she was here yesterday with another man." Here she is again.
Yeah.
And the guy's oblivious. He goes, "Look at him, he's ignoring me. He doesn't know his woman's cheating on him." That was funny.
Well, I'm glad you both had a lot of fun. Jimmy needed it. Lee, you probably needed a break in the action. I'm glad you got inducted. It was a big honor for you, especially beating out your nemesis Sean Ray there for the last plaque on Muscle Beach.
The next thing is, now to come to Australia, you don't need to be vaccinated. So the next thing is, Jimmy's coming down under.
He'll never make the trip, Lee. 24 hours.
Hey, no, because Jimmy, on the plane, they give you real food.
That's true. They do give you some food, yeah.
And free alcohol, and then you can go up and get Kit Kats and muffins.
You're right. It is free alcohol too. I drank a lot of glasses of wine on that plane to Australia.
See, Jimmy will make it.
Let me tell you, so if I flew to Australia and after 6-7 hours, a motherfucker hands me cookies, they're gonna have to strap me down in the fucking chair. I'll tell you that right now.
You could just drink until you pass out, Jimmy. That's all there. That's a lot easier.
I had steak and bread rolls coming home, and then for breakfast I had scrambled eggs and sausage and that.
Hey, Jimmy, why didn't you order alcohol on the plane when you were in Chicago?
Yeah, I should have.
You could have just got drunk. You would have been fine.
I'll be honest with you, Dave. I was just very anxious to get there. You know what I mean?
That's why you needed the alcohol. Yeah.
Yeah, I just wanted to get to my destination,
Meeting me in person.
I wanted to meet Lee,
He was very nervous meeting his pen pal Lee there,
That's what it was like. It was like we've been pen pals for years, and you finally go to meet someone. That's right. Well, I want to give a shout out. It was like, but it was like we'd been friends for all these years. Like I'd known Jimmy for 20 odd years. Yeah. It was great.
Yeah, that was good. I'm glad you guys got to hang out.
No, I tell you, it was like if I met Dave in California. You just get together and just do your thing. It's like there's no animosity, no ego, no, just two friends enjoying themselves, hanging out. That's what it's all about. That's what me and you ended up having. Just a good time, man. And it was smooth,
laughs.
You know why Lee is good for you, Jimmy? See, when you came to Florida, Jimmy, you probably wasted a lot of time. With Lee makes you do shit because he's not going to just sit in the hotel room and hang out at restaurants and drink beers. So you had an itinerary. So Lee made sure you had fun. That's what it was about.
Well, I really, we got back to the room. I mean, after we got done with everything and then eating, maybe 10 o'clock, we hit the room. And then I was up at 3-4 o'clock, going down to the gym.
Crazy.
And, eat my last meal.
And that's late for Lee. Lee likes to go to bed 8 o'clock at night. 10 o'clock is a very late night for Lee.
Jimmy thought he was on death row. He gets one meal and then it's off.
All right, guys, I gotta wrap this up. I want to give a big shout out to Dave Pulcinella, who opened his new gym. Congratulations with that, Dave. We'll hear about it next week. Jimmy, I'm glad you had a great time. Lee, thanks for sharing with us. We are out of time. I'm Dave Palumbo. We'll see you next week for another installment of Iron Rage.
I love you guys.
Thanks, guys. Good show.